What is up, guys? Veos here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a good dubstep drum kit. And I'm just letting you know that sample selection is super important when it comes to that kind of stuff. And yeah, for if you'd like me to recommend any sample stuff, probably go with Vengeance, BHK, that kind of thing. Prime Loops has good packs now, I guess. Yeah, even if you want to audition samples and stuff, just go on Splice, whatever. Get a hold of good, solid samples wherever it may be, and yeah, once you have those, I mean, you can definitely get started with the dubstep drums there. So what do we need? We need kick, snare, hats, open hats, crashes, rides, toms. That is probably pretty much everything that you're gonna need. So if we get started there real quick, you want to start off with a nice kick there, which you're gonna be sidechaining the kick and the snare to the sidechain once you get down to mixing. But for the let's just get the kick and snare down, I guess. Okay, this is chill. Okay, let's say we wanted that. It's unique, you always want something different when you're making a new track, more inspiration and stuff like that. So just go with different stuff than usual. So there you go. We got kick, snare. We need hats here. So BHK is very good for hats. I find, and toms, and crashes. If you want me to keep going on, I can. Okay, so just get nice, quick hats because you kind of need that for dubstep, I guess. And what's fun with these hats is that you can just shuffle them around, shuffle the order to get a nice pattern down. Okay, so let's say we wanted that like that. Okay, that's not bad actually. Sounds pretty good, and in a mix it sounds good too. So, and if you want to shuffle the velocity of each of these. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just shove that in a track, I guess. And next thing we're gonna do is this is gonna be our second, insert for our drums. So that's gonna have all the stuff like crashes, hats, and that kind of thing. So all right, let's just call this B42. Why do I call it B42? Battery 42. Now, what you want to do next is just go here in the wrapper settings, go in processing, and then make sure this 2 here is set to 1. And if you want to have a separate toms track, just make this 2 for number 3, which is 5, 6. We'll get to that later. Just memorize that this is 3, 4, and the out is 1, which means it's going to be 1 track after. And it might as well, since we did set up that other track, call this toms, because we'll be doing that. Okay, so now we have our hats, and the way we get this out from the second output is through direct out and 3, 4, like I said, because 3, 4 is going out 1. So now our hats are going out through this one. What you can do here is process it, maximize, compress it, whatever. I actually like to high pass this part because I don't know. Hats aren't supposed to have a whole lot of low end, so I mean. Okay, I'll do a little EQ like that, basically. Okay, so that's it for those little hats, I guess. Next thing you want to do is probably crashes. Let's see. These are the SM101, hold on, impact and whatever. Just look that up, SM101 impacts, and you'll probably end up finding it. Virtual Right uses them in a lot of tracks, I guess, and yeah, I guess they're very useful. They sound just so clean. It's pretty good. So, let's hold on. I'm just gonna get the right velocity here. Now we're gonna get crashes. What's fun with these is that as soon as you put them in a slot here, they get cut. There's a, they're so long that when you stop playing the note, it stops the sound. So that's good. Okay, let's say we wanted something like that. I don't want to copy the typical virtual right loop there, so I'm just gonna like say. Okay, let's say we wanted that. Okay, and then kick snare. Let's go. Okay, let's say, so now we have a typical, you know, little dubstep loop. It's starting to sound good. Now what you might want is that going through the hats and stuff track, so just make it go direct out 3/4, 3/4. You know, another thing you could do is a ride. It's very common in the dubstep, so you know, you might as well do that. Direct out 3/4, so it goes out through the same track and gets compressed. Okay, might want to turn the decay down a little bit on that, because rides can be very long, depending on the sample. So, where's our ride? Okay, let's go and do that. Now we got a nice little drum loop, cool stuff. And lastly, for these types of loops, I guess you want to have toms as fillers. Most of the toms I use are BHK, and I mean they have pretty much every kind of tom that you'd want. So I mean that's really good, really helpful actually. So yeah, like I said, you can definitely send that out through another track. So direct out here, 5/6. So then you can do wherever the toms are in this case. Probably up here. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. That'd be right on top of these. Okay. And now, as you can see, it's going through a separate track, which is useful. You can sidechain that too if you want. So the way I sidechain, as you've seen in the past, is I shove it all in one bus, and I have a nice little whatchamacallit, volume shaper 4 like that. So you know, I'll set the envelope perfectly, copy the kick and snare, create a new MIDI out like that, port 20. This is already set up to have it in at port 20, and then you can just paste the kick and snare track. And then there you go. That's how you make a nice drum loop. The sidechaining isn't exactly perfect in this case. I'd have to work on it a little bit, you know, to have it more fit more, I guess. Okay, so let's hear that. So there you go. That's how you make nice little dubstep drums. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please be sure to smack that like button. And have a great day, guys. Take care. See ya. Bye.